Hello, it's a tutorial about global animations in StarCraft 2. I will create an example of a global animation of helicopter rotor. So we have simple helicopter model and two bones. It's bone body and bone rotor. So we should make animation, global animation for this rotor rotation. So we can rotate it with just this bone, each bone rotor. So else we already have one stand animation. Let's see how it looks in StarCraft 2. So it's just floating up and down. StarCraft 2 understands that this animation global by name. So let's create our global animation. It's called GL stand. So we just created global animation. Let's see what happens. So nothing happens, and also you can see that instant animation our helicopter stops floating, so it doesn't float up and down anymore. It's just stand. Why this happens? Because global animation always overlaps all other animations. Our GL stand animation now uses all parts of our helicopter. Now let's create a rotation of our rotor at GL stand animation. So just change rotation at Z axis on 360 degrees, value 360, and also change it to not smooth. So I changed position, my bad, sorry. Rotation, we need to change its rotation. Okay, now make it not smooth. Let's see what happens. We need to change not Z axis. Not that axis. Let's see. Again it should be X. Rotation. Yes. Now looks okay. And let's see what happens with stand animation in our with our model in StarCraft 2. So we have a rotating rotor, but now go to our stand animation, our helicopter floating, and we want to our helicopter can float at stand animation and GL stand animation always rotate its upper part. How to do this? We should use subanim track, so we should split this animation GL stand so to it only controls this bone, so our bone rotor. How to do this? At first go to behavior editor and create new track set. Add to this track set, select this bone we want to this animation controls and click add bones from viewport selection. So now our track set uses only this bone, so only bone rotor. Let's call this track set global. So I have something error. It goes my Russian language, I think, on my computer. So it doesn't matter. Okay, we just created new track set, called it global, and added bone rotor to this track set. By default, all animation uses default track set. Default track set controls all bones in our model. And we now should change default track set to global. Add global and remove default track set. So now our stand animation use default track set, so it controls this bone and this bone. And GL stand animation uses global track set. Global track set only affects one bone, its bone rotor, and affects only its rotation but not position. And now let's see what happens to our model. Look, it working as intended. So at stand animation controls that our helicopter float up and down, and global GL stand animation control its rotor and rotate it. So let's see GL stand animation, and at GL stand animation upper part of our helicopter rotating. So it's just simple tutorial. Let's create another animation. For example, create walk animation, and you will see that even at walk animation we will have rotating rotor of our helicopter. So let's do that in our walk animation. It will rotate okay. Let's see what happens. So as you can see, it's always rotating. GL stand and walk animation. Our walk animation also uses default track set. So default track set controls all parts of our model. Also about model. This part of model linked to this bone body, and this box 1 linked to bone rotor. So tutorial is finished and you can now create global animation by yourself.